Well, good morning and good to be with you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marissa Perlman in for Dana Kozlov.
And I'm Adrena Sinclair, and we're kicking things off early this morning because of this heavy lake effect snow we're seeing. So we're going to be on air all morning through at least 10 a.m., keeping you aware of potentially dangerous conditions outside, especially, Marissa, on the roads.
Yeah, that's right. We want to show you a live look now from our mobile weather lab. Heading to the western suburbs this morning, one area of town that we're going to be focusing on very closely. Again, just one of several crews we have out in the field today. Darius Johnson is in Chicago. Jackie Kostick is in the North Shore. Kris Habermehl watching traffic for you. And meteorologist Laura Bannon and Kylie Miller tracking your first alert weather forecast. The gang's all here. Laura, let's begin with you tracking our first big snow of the season. Good morning.
Yes, a lot to handle as we look around the region. So right now, let's start off with that winter storm warning in effect until noon today. That's for Cook County, counties to the south, and for Lake County. That has been extended until 9 a.m. Northwest Indiana, you have that warning a little while longer through the evening hours. And that's when we're eventually going to see this lake effect snow pivot over into that direction. First alert radar right now. We've been at this for several hours now, right through Kenosha, Zion, up toward Waukegan, Mundelein, Buffalo Grove. This area right here, snow rates between 1 to 2 inches per hour. Now farther west though, out toward McHenry, you're saying what's all the fuss? A little snow, so actually some heavy snow that's off to the east right along that shoreline there to Chicago. Now we're in a bit of a lull, and as I look out the window right here, we actually have snow blowers out right now taking full advantage of this break in the snowy conditions. Now it's not going to last for long. I'm still expecting some more lake effect snow to pivot in this direction, but as of right now, the worst of the conditions to the south of Chicago to northwest Indiana. That's where we've got totals potentially up on the double-digit side as far as accumulation, and that's where we've got some really intense winds as well. Some reports upwards of 50 miles per hour, and our color coding right here on those wind gusts, the red shading right there indicating those high winds there, so that's going to aid in some near whiteout conditions. We've got strong winds also up toward the north where we've got that other band of snow there. Road conditions, a mess. We've got roads that are completely covered over the snow, poor visibility, so we put this all together. Kris, myself, and Kylie Miller going to be the mega team today, tracking the snow and the road conditions. So let's check in with Kris, because I'm sure he's got a lot to say before you head out the door.
Indeed. Good morning, Laura. As Laura's been saying, we've got areas where you're like, what's the fuss about? And other areas where all of a sudden you just run into whiteout conditions. This is what it looks like on the Dan Ryan right around Sox Park right now. The inbound side, yeah, we've got a few people out there. Had a report of a stall inbound right around Canalport there, but it looks like the IDOT got them out of there. But like Laura said, don't let this picture fool you. We got some big-time problems out there. The maps are just aglow. Here's the radar overlay. You can see where those lake effect snow bands are at. Look at this. Don't go there. Extremely hazardous. Poor to no visibility south of Chicago, especially on I-57 and parts of I-65 where there's no overhead lighting, little to no traction, blowing and drifting. There's all sorts of vehicles in the ditch. Do not go there. Just hang tight for a little while. Let this event be over. Core Expressway is pretty busy. CTA Express buses not using DuSable Lakeshore Drive. Don't want to get into the 2011 situation where they got stuck out there. Couple of crashes inbound Kennedy at North Avenue in 2 left lanes. Somebody hit the wall inbound side of the Eisenhower at Des Plaines Avenue. Somebody hit the wall, left lane's taken out. Just got 2 more in on northbound I-57, one at 159th in the left lane, another one at Halstead in the left lane. Vehicles into the wall. O'Hare is closed. It has been overnight. 233 canceled flights and counting. That's when it reopens. So if you have a flight out of O'Hare, better make other plans there. You're going to be sitting tight. Midway flight cancellations, we're at 130 right now. No word on a ground stop, no word on any kind of closure there. So keep it here. We'll keep you up to date. Kris Habermehl, CBS News, Chicago.
Kris, thank you so much. Well, snowplows are out and about this morning, and if you look at this map here, you could see all of those blue spots. That shows you where they are really concentrated right now, trying to clear some of those main arteries to make sure we can all get up and get around safely.
All hard at work this morning clearing the streets for you. And as we've been showing you this morning, the storm has been dumping snow across the area, leaving roads a mess and driving dangerous conditions as well.
Yeah, Darius Johnson is live along the lakefront with more. Darius, I know on my way and definitely saw a lot of those slick spots and felt them as I was driving as well.
Hey there, yes, good morning. Same here. On the way in, I would say a lot of the main streets were pretty much clear. I saw some of the snowplows going through those main streets. However, once you get on different expressways like the Kennedy, the Dan Ryan, that's when you start to see things appear to be a little bit more dicey. The lanes aren't clear and the ramps are not plowed either. Take a look right now. We're at Monroe and Lakeshore Drive, and you can just see what conditions are like. It's kind of that powdery, fluffy snow that is falling or that has fallen overnight. You could see Lakeshore Drive is pretty clear, so not sure if any plows came through here. Presumably they have, and then obviously you have the traffic that's beginning to run out a lot of that snow, making it slush and then turning it all into water. Then you could see right here along the side where a lot of that is starting to pile up, where it's really a lot of those slushy conditions. Again, as they've mentioned, the snow has pretty much stopped at this point. However, we know it's only going to continue at some point throughout the morning, so that's what we're going to be out here for, watching those conditions as they continue throughout the morning. For now, we're live along Monroe and Lakeshore Drive. I'm Darius Johnson, CBS News, Chicago.
Darius, thank you.